On today's show, we have highlights from the opening of the new Parliament year. Plus, in Lifestyle segment, we'll talk about why women should get their regular mammogram screenings earlier on in life. And Aruba's beaches are in need of improvement. 15 on 15 starts right now. Hi everyone, I'm Yentl. The new official year of the Parliament has started. ATV was live for the occasion, of course. Here are some of the highlights. The governor started off the ceremony with an extensive speech on the progress of the Parliament and government within the last year. He moved forward for his expectations for the new Parliament year. Protocol takes place during the year opening ceremony. The President of the Parliament, Paul Cruz, also addressed the members of the Parliament and ministers. In other local news, FDA has approved a new security camera project initiated by the Ministry of Justice. In an effort to improve public safety, there will be an increase of visibility in various areas on the island. In 2011, a special committee started a project regarding intensifying vigilance using cameras. This is a technical project that demanded cautiousness and assistance from the United States. An important aspect of this project is the privacy of the people. The Police Commission, together with National Security and the Prosecutor's Office, has chosen specific areas to implement these cameras. To tap into the commercial sector, more than 200 cameras are planned for that area. According to the Ministry of Justice, this system will be instrumental in helping the police fight crime. The project is still within its preliminary stages, but authority members have mapped out 4 starting points already. And moving forward, the plans for the Green Corridor is currently delayed. Here is an update as to why. One of the biggest construction plans for the island is the Green Corridor. The roundabout by the airport was created in anticipation for work to begin on the Green Corridor. Due to several court cases, the Deputy Director of the Department of Public Works says the right steps for legal appeal process needs to take place before work continues. One of the contractors hired on for the Green Corridor did not comply to requirements, which is a main reason for the delay. Work is expected to continue during the second week of October for the Green Corridor. Now, the Ritz-Carlton is set to open up right beside the Marriott hotels. Although the two brands are under one corporation, internal operations are still vastly different. We speak to the general manager of the Marriott to see how they are preparing for their new neighbor, and we'll find out whether a strong working partnership will exist between the two properties. According to the general manager of the Marriott, their resort will support their new neighbor whenever necessary. They are indeed a competitor, but the Marriott plans on maintaining their existing clientele.
We're preparing, we're making sure that the product looks great, that the staff is excited, and that our customers are happy with what we do for them. I mean, you know, Aruba has a lot of loyal customers, a lot of repeat customers, so we want to make sure that they see us as the best option.
Since the Marriott and the Ritz-Carlton operate under one roof, there will be communication and working relationships between the two companies to a certain extent. Reason being, the internal and external operations at both properties are different. The two resorts attract varying markets.
I think there's synergies, and I mean, we feel that our brands are distinctive and that we have a distinct clientele. So the Ritz-Carlton attracts a different customer than we normally do with the Marriott. There will be some people that will be going back and forth maybe between the two products, but we feel that there is room enough for both of us.
Before we go on break, let's go back to the opening of the new year of the Parliament. Besides for all the serious business that takes place during the ceremony, another element takes the spotlight. The various hat choices worn by the female ministers and Parliament members is always a fashionable topic. Let's check them out. The ladies pulled out their best hats for the occasion, from blue to turquoise, and even a more unique, sophisticated style in softer colors. Some political members chose to go the bright red feather route. Others went even bolder, fuller, brighter, but yet traditional. Mervyn Wyatt went the lighter route with a white piece. Female politicians wear hats as a sign of respect and is part of the proper dress code for the opening of the Parliament. Women should not wait until a certain age to start their regular mammogram screenings. A large percentage of women are too late with their screenings, and consequences occur. New research points to a greater need for regular and possibly earlier screening. The U.S. Preventative Services Task Force recommends that women should start getting regular mammograms every 2 years once they reach 50. But new research indicates that might be too late for many women. 50% of breast cancer deaths occur in women under 50, and 71% of them are among women who haven't received regular mammograms. Researchers looked at all cases of women who had been diagnosed with invasive breast cancers. Out of the 609 breast cancer deaths, 71% of them were women who either never received a screening or hadn't had one in more than 2 years. It's actually never too early to get a screening. I once had an interview with a specialist who told me her youngest breast cancer patient was 25 years old. Let's switch gears over to men for a minute. A new study, U.S. study, has found a correlation between testicle size to father role. Yes, you heard me correctly. The link between the size of a father's testicles and how active he is in bringing up his children are said to play a factor, suggests scientists. This study indicates those with smaller testicles were more likely to be involved with diaper change, feeding, and bath time. Other factors, such as cultural expectations, of course, also played a role. Here's something else that is interesting. Promiscuity and testicle size are strongly linked in animals, those with the largest pair tending to mate with more partners. Researchers in the study were investigating an evolutionary theory about trade-offs between investing time and effort in mating or putting that energy into raising children. The idea being that larger testicles would suggest greater commitment to creating more children over raising them. Brain scans during the study also showed fathers with smaller testicles tended to have a greater response in the reward area of the brain than those with a larger size. Well, there you have it. But I'm positive that upbringing also has a thing or two to do with it. Now, on a completely different note, here are some very easy tips to boost self-esteem. On the top of the list, have a winner's brain, even if the win comes easy. Enter a few small competitions that you are likely to win, for instance, a debate in your area of expertise, or a race against your sluggish partner. Tiny victories build confidence on a biological level. Number 2, when you are working out, go above and beyond. Let's say a dozen extra crunches, 2 more staircases, etc. To pump up deflated self-esteem and improve overall life satisfaction, extend your normal exercise for just a few minutes more than usual. And number 3, it is okay to gossip as long as you don't badmouth. A study conducted found when volunteers spread kind gossip about others, it helped them jolt another 5% of self-esteem. Another tip, reminisce on a moment in your life where you felt very proud. Maybe you tamed a tough crowd or you charmed your first client, etc. These memories will make you feel noticeably more confident. A better improved beach policy has been discussed between AHATA, hoteliers, and the government since 2010. It has yet to be implemented. Tourism representatives say it is imperative to improve the quality of the beaches since it is visitors' primary experience. Over the years, complaints regarding this aspect has soared. The poor quality of Aruba's beaches is detrimental to the island's tourism industry. If changes are not implemented, there will be dire consequences.
It's absolutely critical. I mean, we've seen increasing complaints about the quality of the experience on the beach. We've seen people putting deck chairs in front of the chairs and palapas that are there for guests. Those deck chairs are for cruise visitors. That's not what's supposed to happen. We've seen the vending situation getting out of control with more operators, unlicensed operators.
The current quality of the beaches is a major concern from the perspective of hotel representatives. There has been some improvements. Better security has been executed on the beach premise due to the partnership of the Aruba Hospitality and Security Foundation with the police. There is now intensified police visibility.
We've seen improvements with the police presence on the beach, which we're happy about. That's largely because of the the fact that the government has added more policemen to the beach force, and the Security Foundation has provided the resources to give them the equipment that they need. But what we want to see is a very definite, coherent policy with proper beach regulations which are enforced, which ensures that the quality of the beach is improved.
With all that being said, hotels can only do so much. They can invest and improve their own product, but when it comes to public surroundings, it is not under their control.
Yeah, but there's only so much they can do. If you see operators out there that are not licensed, that there are too many vendors, that the situation with motorsports, water sports is out of control. All these kinds of things have to be addressed if we're going to maintain a premier destination image.
Let's just hope our beaches will go through some changes in order to maintain the status as a premium destination. That is our show for today. Thanks for watching. We'll be back here at the same time tomorrow, right here on Channel 15 ATV. We'll see you then.